morning, students. In the last class, we have seen what is spot market, what is forward market, what are the tools and techniques of foreign exchange management, risk management, okay, determinants of foreign exchange rate. Okay, ये सारे हम लोगों ने last class में देखे. In today's class, we are going to see a new concept, that is for exchange rate quotation. Okay, now this concept is very important for a foreign exchange. Okay, so here जो भी कोट, ओके, कोट मतलब जो प्राइस डिसाइड होता है, ओके, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेट दैट कैन बी कोटेड, ओके, इट कैन बी ईदर डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली. ओके, सो डायरेक्ट कोटेशन क्या होता है, यहाँ पे एक्सचेंज रेट जो है इट इज एक्सप्रेस्ड एज अ नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स ऑफ होम और डोमेस्टिक करेंसी per unit of foreign currency. Okay, so this is how the rate is determined. Now we'll see first the direct and indirect methods. Okay, so indirect method में क्या होता है, यहाँ पे home currency जैसे कि Indian currency, suppose we are talking about India, then Indian rupee. Okay, so here in direct code it is a home currency price of a foreign unit, करेंसी यूनिट. ओके, यहाँ पे ये डायरेक्ट में क्या होता है कि होम करेंसी के प्राइस अकॉर्डिंग टू द फॉरेन करेंसी यूनिट. ओके, एंड इनडायरेक्ट में क्या होता है, फॉरेन करेंसी प्राइस ऑफ द होम करेंसी यूनिट. ओके, इट इज टोटली ऑपोजिट. इनडायरेक्ट एंड डायरेक्ट आर टोटली ऑपोजिट. सो यहाँ पे जब डायरेक्ट कोट होता है तो व्हाट हैपेंस, द इंक्रीज इन द एक्सचेंज रेट, ओके, मींस देयर इज अ डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ होम करेंसी एंड अप्रिसिएशन ऑफ फॉरेन करेंसी. ओके, इन व्हाट, इन डायरेक्ट मेथड. ओके, डायरेक्ट कोट में क्या होता है, इट इज इंक्रीज इन एक्सचेंज रेट. इंक्रीज इन एक्सचेंज रेट मतलब डेप्रिसिएशन होता है, हमारे इंडियन रुपी का वैल्यू कम होता है एंड फॉरेन करेंसी का वैल्यू बढ़ जाता है, दैट इज नोन एज डायरेक्ट कोट. ओके, एंड इनडायरेक्ट कोट में क्या होता है, इट इज इंक्रीज इन द एक्सचेंज रेट. ओके, सो यहाँ पे इंक्रीज इन द एक्सचेंज रेट मतलब यहाँ पे अप्रिसिएशन ऑफ द होम करेंसी एंड डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ द फॉरेन करेंसी. ओके, दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स. द सेकेंड मेथड फॉर एक्सचेंज रेट कोटेशन इज bid or offer. Okay, bid or offer is what, bid is what, it is a exchange rate. Okay, bid is what, it is a exchange rate in one currency at which the dealer, okay, it is usually the bank which is who is the dealer, okay, will buy the mother currency. Mother currency मतलब हमारी home currency. Okay, so here what happens, here the banks जो है what they will do, they will buy the mother currency and an offer. Okay, bid मतलब it will buy, and offer में क्या होगा, it will sell the currencies. Okay, it will sell other currencies. Okay, so here an offer is an exchange rate at which the dealer, that is the bank, will sell the other currencies. So difference between bid and offer, bid and offer जो है उनका जो difference है, that is known as hide ask spread. Okay, so hide ask spread matlab it is an compensation of the transaction cost for the dealer. Okay, that is the difference. How it is calculated, it is a compensation cost for the dealer. Okay, now for example, they have given one example over here. Now Canadian bank, okay, a bank's quotation for US dollar is how much, 0.6718. Okay, that is the bid, and offer price कितना है, 0.6748, that is high. Okay, see, when you are buying you should buy at a less price, and when you are selling you have to sell it at a higher price. So इन्होंने देखो bid मतलब you are buying the home currency, so it is very less, so it is 0.6718, that is bid, and when you're selling at a higher price, so price is how much, C, exchange price कितना है, 0.6748. Okay, so this is how it takes place. Okay, now whatever difference is there, okay, that is 0.5 to 0.8, whatever percentage is there, that is known as ask spread, hide ask spread. Okay, so spread बोलते हैं उसको. Next is spot or forward. So here spot or forward matlab these pairs of quotes are usually used by the foreign exchange transactions between the dealer and the interbank market. Okay, so here a spot rate is an exchange rate for a transaction that requires almost immediate delivery of foreign exchange. Okay, so जब हमें foreign exchange immediate delivery करनी है then we use what spot rate of exchange rate. Okay, and forward rate is what when the queries, okay, the delivery of foreign exchange is for a speculated future time. Okay, हम लोग specify कर रहे हैं कि 30 days के बाद 90 days के बाद 180 days के बाद उसका payment होगा. So that is known as foreign forward exchange rate. Okay, so ये हो गया third one. Last one is cross rate. Cross rate is what it is the rate of exchange, okay, between two जो infrequently traded currencies जो है which is not frequently traded. Okay, so calculated through widely traded third currency. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हमारा इम्पोर्टर जो है वो अर्जेंटीना का है. ओके, एंड यहाँ पे क्या यूज होगा हांगकांग डॉलर यूज होगा बिकॉज दीज आर रेयरली यूज, दे आर नॉट यूज अगेन एंड अगेन. सो यहाँ पे क्या होगा सपोज इफ कंट्रीज करेंसी इज नॉट फ्रीक्वेंटली यूज देन द थर्ड कंट्रीज करेंसी विल बी यूज, जैसे कि हांगकांग डॉलर, यूएस डॉलर, ये सारे करेंसीज यूज किए जाएगा प्राइस. ओके, दैट इज नोन एज क्रॉस rate. Okay, so here price quotation is based on direct and indirect quotes, bid and offer, spot and forward and cross rate. Okay, इतने सारे हैं. Remember this, foreign exchange rate quotations may come. Okay, next is RBI. Okay, what is the role of RBI in controlling role of RBI in controlling foreign exchange market? Okay, now as we all know, Reserve Bank of India is what it is a regulatory body of India. Okay, which will regulate the foreign exchange transaction taking place in the country, which will be including the commercial banks also. Okay, so here they bring many schemes. Okay, that can control the exchange rate. Okay, so first one is stability of exchange rate. Okay, how they will stabilize the exchange rate. Stability matlab the exchange rate will remain the same throughout. Okay, so what they will do, so here with the help of liberalization, okay, and relaxation of control, stability of exchange rate जो है it has become a difficult and complicated task. Okay, because here जो regulations है, जब हम लोग regulations निकालते हैं then it becomes the condition becomes very worse. Okay, so what they have done, first thing is foreign currency account. फॉरेन करेंसी अकाउंट में क्या होगा, here the bank will maintain various types of foreign currency account. Okay, which will subject to regulation and control of RBI. Here these accounts will be regulated and controlled by the RBI. Okay, so there are various types of NRI account which are monitored and supervised by the RBI. Okay, so that's why they can control what, they can control the foreign exchange rate. So there are two types of account. Okay, first one is Nestro account and second one is Vestro account. So what is Nestro account? Nestro account is what it is maintained by the Indian banks. Okay, with the overseas bank is known as Nestro account. Okay, it literally means our account is with you. Okay, yes, that is the meaning of this. So here this account is held in terms of that currency which happen to be the currency of the country where the account is maintained. Okay, that is known as Nestro account. Okay? Or Vestro account is what, it is a foreign bank. Wait, here what happens, foreign bank जो है may open rupee account with Indian bank. Okay, जब foreign का जो कोई बैंक है अगर वो rupee account open करता है Indian bank में, so that account is known as Vestro bank. That is what, your account with us. Okay, ऐसा है. So here when the draft is drawn in, foreign banks are presented to be concerned Indian bank. Okay, so here it would debit what, it would debit the account that is held by the foreign bank, that is known as Vestro account. Second one is liberalization exchange rate management system. Okay, so here in 1992 what happened, US dollars जो है it was replaced by pound sterlings. Okay, by interventions of currency under liberalization exchange rate management system. Okay, so here exchange rate management system, that is known as LERMS. Okay, so here what happens, whatever foreign exchange receipts are there on current account, okay, its transactions were required to be standardized by the ADs in full. Okay, so rate of exchange was free market exchange rate except 40% proceeds which were to be surrendered by the RBI. Next is unidentified market determination system. Okay, so here what they do, so here there is dual exchange rate, okay, was replaced by only one unidentified system, that is in the year 1993. So now what happens, all foreign exchange transactions, okay, are put to ADs, okay, at the market determination rate. Okay, so here RBI what they will do, they will fix the exchange rate on the basis of prevailing market rate with the 5% margin on either side. Okay, this is how they will control the exchange rate. Next is cross currency option. Now what is cross currency option? So here cross currency actions में क्या होता है, here ADs are allowed to offer cross currency option on fully covered basis to cover genuine exposure of foreign exchange. So here banks जो है they are allowed to buy options for the sources abroad and sell it to the banks in India. Okay, this is how cross currency options work. Next is convertibility of rupee. Okay, so here convertibility of currency means freedom to convert domestic currency into internationally accepted currencies. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या होगा, whatever currencies are there, they have the freedom to convert it into international currency. Okay, so here Reserve Bank of India wanted उन्होंने क्या किया, in 1995 ADs were allowed to provide exchange rate facilities to the customers without prior approval of the RBI. So here capital account conversion जो है, okay, the RBI was set up a committee. Okay, there was a summit committee which was set up under the chairmanship of Dr. S.S. Tarapur. Okay, so here what they have done here in this committee, they have given the freedom to convert the what you call domestic currency into international currency. Okay, so this is how RBI has played an important role. Okay, yeah, role of RBI in controlling foreign exchange market is how stability in exchange rate. Okay, that is foreign currency account, Nestro account, Westro account, liberalized exchange rate management system, unidentified market determination system, cross currency options, and convertibility of rupee. This is how it has taken place. Okay, so ये हो गया आप लोगों का फोर्थ चैप्टर ऑफ द फर्स्ट टर्म. ओके, फर्स्ट टर्म का पूरा पोर्शन कंप्लीट होता है. सो लेट्स रिवाइज व्हाट वी हैव डन इन द दिस चैप्टर, दैट इज your foreign exchange market. Okay, so foreign exchange market में हम लोगों ने क्या क्या पढ़ा, we'll see. Okay, in this chapter we have seen the segments of foreign exchange market, that is apex segment, interbank segment market, and retail market. Then we have seen concept of foreign exchange rate quotations, that is direct and indirect, bid and offer, spot and forward, and cross rate. Okay, then we have seen tools and techniques that were used by foreign exchange rate management, risk management, that is currency forward contract, currency future contracts, currency option contracts, and currency swaps. Okay, so these were done. Then we have seen what are the exchange rate determinants, how exchange rate is determined, demand for foreign exchange, that is import of goods, import of services, unilateral payments, and miscellaneous. Okay, then the second is how it is determined, foreign exchange, how you can supply export of goods, export of services, unilateral or one-sided receipts, and miscellaneous. Next we have seen foreign exchange market. We have seen what is the meaning of foreign exchange market. और उसके बाद क्या देखा हम लोगों ने, participants of foreign exchange market. कौन है participants? Traders, the banks, commercial banks, central bank, investment management firms, hedge funds, brokers, non-banking corporations, investors and speculators. Then we have seen फॉरेन एक्सचेंज स्पॉट मार्केट. ओके, स्पॉट मार्केट मैंने देखा, हम लोगों ने देखा कि व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ स्पॉट मार्केट एंड फीचर्स ऑफ स्पॉट मार्केट. दैट वाज इमीडिएट डिलीवरी, करेंसी आर्बिट्रेज, रियल टाइम मार्केट, देन ऑपरेशंस टाइप्स, कैश मार्केट और फिजिकल मार्केट, ऑपोजिट ऑफ फॉरवर्ड मार्केट, foreign exchange contracts, volatility and quick profits, spot deals, cash transactions, currency for references. Then we have seen foreign exchange forward market. तो हम लोगों ने क्या देखा, meaning in that we have seen features of forward market, that is delivery date, method of transaction, participants, security deposit, clearing options, place, economic jurisdiction, accessibility, frequency of delivery, no set terms for settlement date, forward settlement, decentralized and open to all. Next is methods of foreign exchange. कौन से method? डायरेक्ट मेथड एंड इनडायरेक्ट मेथड. डायरेक्ट मेथड में कौन से हैं? Interventions, pegging operations. Then we have exchange restrictions, how you can do exchange restrictions by blocked account or multiple exchange rate. And fourth one is exchange clearing agreement. Okay, ये हो गया. Then we have seen sorry, one more is there, payment agreement and gold policy. Indirect method of exchange control कौन से है? Changes in interest rate, tariff duties and import quotas, export bounties and concluding remarks. Okay, then we have seen exchange rate determinants, that is demand for foreign exchange and supply of foreign exchange. Okay, ये देख लिए हम लोगों ने. So demand कौन से है? Import of goods, import of services, unilateral payment and miscellaneous. Supply of foreign exchange, export of goods, export of services, unilateral or one-sided receipts and miscellaneous. So this is how we have completed our फर्स्ट टर्म. ओके, फर्स्ट टर्म का पोर्शन कंप्लीट हो गया. नाउ क्वेश्चंस क्या आ सकते हैं यहाँ से? क्वेश्चंस कैन बी participants of foreign exchange market, features of forward market, features of spot market, exchange rate determinants, then you have segments of foreign exchange market. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आप लोगों को आ सकते हैं. If you have any doubt, please let me know.